Millennials Talk That Ish. As y'all know, I am Monet.
And I'm Mia.
And today we are talking about mommy shaming.
Yes.
When I recently had said mommy shaming to someone, they didn't know exactly what it was. So let me explain. It's when you shame females who are mothers for doing normal women things.
Right.
Normal women things that's dressing up a certain way, going out, things like that.
Having a life outside of their
Yes, having a life, period. Just having a life outside of their kids, which it is okay to do.
Okay.
So, I guess I'm going to start this one because I am a mom. I've been mommy shamed by two of the closest people to me. And I don't even think they realize that they're doing it.
No.
And I had to recently tell one of them, like, you mommy shamed me.
Right.
Because it would be times where I would go out, and then I would chill for like a week, and then go out again, and it's like, oh, you just went out a few days ago, and it's like, but I 5 days out the week, all day, I'm with my kid. I could go out Friday or Saturday night. Like,
You didn't have to explain that to you. It's none of your freaking business.
It shouldn't be something that, well, the person who it is, you know what, I'm gonna just put it, it's my mama.
Okay, that's a little tough. I'm just gonna say, I love you, right? But I don't agree, so don't beat me, okay?
But no, I recently, we sat down and had a conversation about it, and she apologized, she was like, I don't mean it that way.
Right.
And she told me what, like, her problem isn't the fact of me going out. It's like I leave late and she's scared. So she kind of tries to use a mirror to stop. But don't realize how she's doing it.
Okay.
Because it's always, like I said, I'm in the house all the time with my son. Monday through Friday, all day. From the time we wake up to the time I put my child to sleep. I'm not the type to put him off to someone else to put him to sleep or nothing like that. So literally, I'm with him all day, every day. So when I choose to go out, she'll try to use a mirror, and it's like, Mom, but you can't say, listen, you just went out last weekend, when literally I'm still doing my motherly duties.
Right.
Because even when I do go out, like I said, I leave late. So I'm still making sure I am the one who puts him to bed.
Right.
So once he sleeps, his knowledge isn't, oh, Mommy's gone.
Right. When he wake up, you're there.
Yeah, when he wake up, I'm back in the house with him. Unless like I get a babysitter or something. That's different though. Right. When he wakes up, you see Mommy face.
Right.
So I had to explain to her, like, and she apologized. She was like, I'm gonna try not to do that to you. Okay. The other person, I'm not gonna put out who it is, but I used to get mommy shamed for clothing. I
am guilty of that as well.
I think everybody is, but the clothing that I would get mommy shamed for would be a crop top and biker shorts.
I'm not that guilty.
Yeah, that's what that's what I mean, because I'm the type to look at if a girl is with her child, especially a child in a stroller.
Yeah, that's the only time I think
and
of mommy shaming.
You got on some little tight shorts.
It shouldn't. I just personally feel like it shouldn't be that you're with like your baby in a stroller.
Yes.
Even if you're with a teenager, I still don't think it's appropriate. And your ass cheeks is out and one coochie lip. I just feel like is that
yes. I understand that.
Kind of cringy to see.
But I was going out with my family. My mom didn't like at the time the clothes. It was a little tight, but like I said, it was just a regular crop top and biker shorts. She didn't like my mid area, so it wasn't. She wasn't mommy shaming me. But the person, when I expressed it to the person, she was like, "But you're dressing like that with your son," and I'm like,
think about it, y'all. A crop top and biker shorts.
Yeah, like biker shorts come to your knees.
These are just spandex shorts. They look half of a spandex.
And we were in Bermuda.
Right.
So it's hot. So it's not like I wasn't revealing. I wasn't showing nothing crazy. Just literally had on clothes. But that person body shamed me, period. It's not just, but that in that moment she tried to use the fact of me being with my son.
You being a mom.
I think those two people are the only two people who I ever felt it from. No, that's a lie. Girl, being a mom, you get mommy shamed for everything, yo.
Like, every side.
And from people who do it too. Like, I guess you could call this mommy shaming too. They were mad at me for having my ex around my son. Mind you, no one's really around my kid until I feel comfortable enough. That was the first person who was around, and I don't like that she's having this man around her kid and blah blah.
Well, what was the time frame that he met me?
In that relationship, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of early, but it was. Me and my mom had a conversation about it, and she was like, he always talking to him on FaceTime anyway, take him with you.
Might as well meet him.
Yeah. But that person who did that, it was like, she wound up doing the same thing. She been doing the same thing.
Right. So you shaming somebody for doing the action that you do. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because some of y'all shame people and don't have nothing going on in your world. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all don't even be having y'all kids.
For real.
Or ever even seen y'all kids. Like, don't even know what size shirt your son wear. Mm-hmm. So it's so weird to me that parents cannot have a life outside of their kids.
No, when it comes, people think like my life is just supposed to be my kid.
I'm supposed to give up my entire being because I have a child.
Like, I was somebody before I had this kid.
Right.
Like, and I need
and it don't stop because I had a human. Exactly. It just means I have someone to take care of.
Mm-hmm. That's literally all it is.
It don't mean like I can't stop having hobbies and stuff like that because I had a kid. Like, yo, what?
I don't know why society, people feel like that, because automatically they...
And I also feel like, and my men, y'all might get mad at me, I feel like it happens more to women than it does to men. Because from relationships I've seen, especially with married couples, the child stay home with the mom and the father always out with the homeboys, or they get to play their video games, or be in a man cave. And
do men deal with
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
I guess, like, in the sense of, like,
especially
from women,
like
though.
Single fathers.
Yes.
Like fathers who don't have no other parental help. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they get daddy shamed.
Okay.
But I don't see it with like married couples. I always see it with the mother. The mother. But the father can go out and play football with the homeboys, or go drink, or go hang out,
and
or
do
whatever.
Questioned.
And the mother gotta stay home and do whatever. But it's not good. But as soon as the mom say, "Oh, I'm going on a girls trip," oh, but you got kids at home. How you leaving your baby?
And it's like, I can't go.
I can't. So you telling me I can't leave my kid with their father?
Right. Like, I can't have a trip to myself.
Will the house burn down without me?
Because it gets so bad. And especially, Nia, when Amir was a baby, that was it. I wasn't going nowhere. Yeah. My child is 7, turning 8. And when he
waited all these years, I can't have time to myself now.
And I think that's what bothers me so much. It's like, I legit, when he was a baby, that he was my whole life. I wasn't doing nothing at all. I went on one trip with her. After that my whole life was over. And now that he's older, it's like, okay, he's older now, I can experience more. But I get mommy shamed for experience.
And don't most people wait till their kids get older so they be like, all right, this is my time now. I can experience more. I can go out. My child old enough to say when somebody's doing something to them, to take care of themselves. Somebody won't have no problems watching them because they're older, You can feed yourself. You can wash yourself. You just got to make sure my child is alive and they come back.
Right, that's it.
Right? So why is it that when a mother goes out, and especially when the child is older, that y'all feel the need to be like, oh, so you just not worried about your kids tonight, huh?
And it's stupid. It's stupid because you see a lot of posts like that on social media. And don't get me wrong, there are some mothers who go out too much.
Right. And we ain't talking about them.
Yeah, we're not talking about them. We're talking about the mothers who legit do everything they have to do for the kid and then take time to themselves.
But then y'all wonder why so many moms are depressed. Because y'all shame them, right? So then they fall into this depression where they disconnect from themselves and their child. And then you see them on the news, and I know y'all like, oh, you're being drastic. No, as a caseworker, I've seen this. You see them on the news, and they done killed their fucking kids. Okay?
Because they literally turned their whole life.
Yeah, and for the kid. And that's all. And every time they want to go and have something for themselves, they cannot. because family shit. Oh, I'm not watching your kid. What you need to go out for? You need to go home and be with your kid. Da, 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 da. Well, excuse me for just wanting to wipe my ass by myself.
Right, and don't realize that one time that they asked you to babysit was because mentally they couldn't handle it.
They're tired. They're tired. Or maybe sometimes a woman just wants to feel like a woman. Maybe she want to go get her hair done. Right. Maybe she want to go get her nails done. Maybe she want to get her punani waxed. You do not know. She just needs maybe a day. Maybe a day.
Even a few hours help. Like she said, doing all those things, I'd be like, this is my time. Literally, the last time I got my nails done, I seen one of my friends, and he asked me, why didn't I bring my son with me? And I was like, no, this was my time.
No, I'm not even going to explain this to you. Get out of my face.
No, for real. Like, I was like, this was my time. This is my time.
You would have thought my child was attached to my damn hip. I'm sorry, I didn't glue him on today.
Technically, my kid is, and I still be like, oh.
And let's really be honest. Not only that, it's not just for mothers. It's also for the kids, because kids get tired of their parents too. Kids, how many of us begged to? I wanted to move out like 12. Leave me alone.
I get asked from my son, can I have some alone time, please? And I will leave the room.
They need space.
Especially during this time, you know, a lot of kids are home doing remote learning, so I'm literally home with my son.
And especially when you're the dominant parent.
Exactly.
They need space. Your child needs... Your children feel smothered too. Little do y'all believe. Okay? So yes, go out and please find somebody. Yeah, please get over the hell away from me, Mom, because you're getting on my nerves and you done told me I can't have juice too many times today.
Exactly. My child is dramatic, so he'd be like, I'm tired of you.
He's very emotionally mature.
Yes. So he knows what he wants at that moment.
So when it's like, all right, Jada, you're getting on my nerves.
And she's serious. This is how my child is. He don't say those words.
He don't say we're getting on my nerves.
He'll tell you in a nicer manner.
He's just like, Mom, you know, I need time.
Yeah.
You know, I need time. I just want to play by myself, and I don't want you to interrupt me.
So me wanting to get away shouldn't be a problem either.
It shouldn't be a problem. I don't understand why it's a problem for you people on the internet. You don't understand.
Older generation and social media makes it look like you're not supposed to do nothing. I can't go out for a drink.
A drink, bro.
I can't go have a drink with my friends.
Oh, so I can't have no friends.
Right, without being mommy shade.
Without being mommy
I can't put on a tight dress and some heels if my son is not with me.
Even if my son with me, I cannot help this body, baby.
That's a fact, because
I can't.
It's here.
I can't. Girl.
Like another time, the same person about my clothes. I had on a dress. It came to my knees. But it was a tight fitting dress. Like she said, we can't help our body. I can't help the body I have.
Nope.
It's here. It is what it is. So it was a tight fitting dress. I wore it to his graduation once again. It wasn't no like club wearing dress.
Right.
I wore it to a job interview, so I didn't and got the job.
Right.
So I didn't think nothing of the dress. Like I said, it was tight fitting, but it came down to my knees. It was a black dress.
Do it look like I'm about to wear a full burqa outside with my kid? Is that my routine? Is that my culture?
Right. Nothing was out, and the person still was. You wore that to his graduation. Nothing was wrong with it.
No, I wore a thong and a diamond encrusted bra with some platform stilettos.
Right, and I didn't have on heels, no nothing. I had on a dress and sandals. That's all it was.
Well, let me tell you, to my future children, you got a fly ass, bomb ass future mom
that likes to wear heels.
I wear heels, bitch, to the beach. So let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me about where I ain't gonna wear heels to. If I ain't gonna wear heels to the motherfucking graduation, I ain't gonna wear heels to the graduation.
Y'all heard that?
So my friend wanna wear heels to her motherfucking son's graduation. She gonna wear heels to the motherfucking graduation, and nobody is gonna say nothing to her. Period.
Y'all heard that accent come out? Cause she's serious.
Bro, what?
But
I don't understand it though. But it's also an underlying thing that this is gonna see about her body.
Yeah.
But still, the fact of the matter is, y'all gotta respect people. You can't tell somebody because she's a mother you can't have a life outside your kid. How do you feel like that does for her mental?
I promise y'all, it doesn't do great. It doesn't do great.
Because then, now I might start regretting this. Damn, I shouldn't even had you.
I'm not to admit something that I probably never admitted. At one point I did.
No, you told me.
Oh, okay. At one point, and it was because of literally my whole life just changed. Everything stopped. I had to push back on everything that I wanted to do. At one point, I couldn't even work. Seriously. Which I like to work. Right. I am one of those people. I'm not as much as her. I'm not working 3 jobs. But if I have a job, I'm going to work. I'm waking up. Make that bag. Right. I'm making my own money. I like to work. So not being able to do it as much as I wanted to. Right. It took a toll on me, and I did start regretting having, especially due to me and his father's situation. Right. I started regretting it. I love my child dearly, but that is also part of postpartum.
And I feel like we should also make that a safe space for women. I feel like women should be allowed to say, I regretted having a child at this stage of my life, or whatever the case may be. Because there's a lot of women who say, if I could have, I would have waited longer to have kids. I would have started my life first, and then when I was ready to settle down, I would have had how many other kids I wanted to have. You have that right. You have that right to have those feelings.
But see, even with saying that, people be like, oh, you don't love your kid. And let me tell you something. I love that little boy more than I love myself. Okay? I would do anything that I've done. I've been through so much because of my kid. And no one can ever tell me I'm not a good mom. Right. So even, like I said, saying that to other people, especially people who don't have a kid, they won't mentally, some people won't mentally
be able to comprehend that. But even older generations, when I see them shame me, I just think like, how you
because they're so used to just having.
My bad. You had your kids and mentally abused them their entire time, so we're all fucked up. So my bad. Because you right. You had your kids.
I feel like the older generation, they have more babysitters than we do. That's personally. That's how I see it, because our parents had to do all the working, especially the moms. Right. Had to work, so they had their babysitters. Right. Versus us, our parents are still working. Right. They're still working parents.
Still actively working parents. We in a whole different economy right now.
Right. And don't get me wrong, my mom, she babysits for me, but it's not as much as you hear the older generation had. Right. Right. At one point, and nothing against my mom, because like I said, she babysits for me. At one point, my mom was able to work, and I was at my grandmother's house almost every day. Right. Right. I live with my mom still, so it's not like she don't see my child. Right. But I can't just be like, Ma, watch him. she's always at work.
Always at work. But you have to work in this economy.
So that's why I said I don't blame her, but they
nerve y'all to shame.
Yeah, like y'all had babysitters to do everything, and I do have to constantly remind her, like, Mommy, I get depressed because I can't do everything that I need to do what I have to,
exactly
my responsibilities. So
exactly,
it's hard.
It's a lot. So just mind your business. If you're not lending an active helping hand, I feel like you need to mind your business. The same with things that just revolve around women and women's bodies and all that stuff. Period. Mind your business. Yeah. Mind your business. I don't understand. It's been times I definitely check myself. Damn, no, them shorts is mad short. She ran out with her kids. And then I check mind your business. Do you buy her clothes? Nigga, do you buy her kids clothes? Are you gonna go shopping for her? No, you're not. So mind your business. Period. It ain't affecting me. I'll look. And I'm gonna keep it moving.
Listen, I do it too. I wouldn't say it to nobody. Right. But I do it too. Like, if I'm on the beach and a girl got on a thong bikini with her kids, I'll be like, why she got that on? Right. Why she got her? Especially young kids. Older kids.
And that's really only the little kids. But at the same time, I'm like, girl, she at the beach. That ain't none of my business. Exactly. I'm over here drinking my little Henny, whatever. Not my damn business. I'm not taking care of her kids. I'm not raising them. I
would never say it to another mom because I know how it feels. Because I don't know what she's dealing with. Mentally, that could
she might need that bikini.
Right. Okay. Her wearing that could be, I need to feel like a woman. I need to feel that simple. I need to feel like a woman. I don't need to feel like a mom.
I feel like I'm a bad bitch.
I remember when Amir was first born. He was born in December, y'all, so y'all know it's cold. I was told you don't take babies out yet.
Yeah, I was too.
Your baby born in December, you stay in that house unless they just got a
I was told when they're newborn, you don't be taking, even if it's summertime.
Right, you don't take them around everybody, all that, no.
Yeah.
So, I was in the house for 3 months straight. Yo, y'all don't know how happy I got just to walk to the corner store.
No, for real.
Going to the corner store, I was skipping down the street. I was so happy. I was so happy because I was literally just in the house. Because, like I said, my mom was working. Me and his dad wasn't together, but I also wasn't dealing with anyone else.
Right.
I was just there. I was just in the house.
Right. And depending on what kind of baby you got, also depends on that. Because if you gotta be in the house all that time and you got a crying ass baby,
it's gonna drive me crazy.
Help is nowhere for you to go. Imagine you just hear your baby screaming, you just fed them, you bathed them, you put them down, and they just screaming, and you don't know what's wrong, and you in a room, you trying to comfort them, and they just screaming, and they won't stop. You crying with the baby, please. Now imagine what that right there in that moment, what that person is going through. You won't stop, I won't stop, I don't know what you want, you can't communicate to me, I can't communicate to you, especially if they're a brand new mother. Babies have different cries, but you don't know that. I don't know that you have an AHT.
Right, I don't know what that cry is.
Maybe you constipated, I don't know that. I just want you to stop crying.
Yep. And mothers have moments like that more than y'all know.
Yeah. Bro, I didn't even have kids, and I was having moments like that raising kids. Like, baby, please stop crying, please.
It's and that's why I can talk to Nia about all of this, because even though she doesn't have any kids of her own, she has helped raise more than one child from the newborn stage. So she understands. But moments like that, I didn't have a crying baby. Like, my baby didn't cry all the time. He was real calm.
Right.
But I had a moment like that before that I didn't know what he was crying for.
Right.
So I broke down. I was sitting on the floor. I'm sitting on the floor having my arms like,
what do you want? What do you want?
And I know there is so many other mothers
that feel like
who had those
and
moments.
went through that, like just sitting on the floor, and you might not even be holding your baby. You could be sitting next to the bed or sitting up right outside the door, and you're like, just please stop. Yep. Please stop. I don't know what you want, and there's nobody there to support you. Now, if you don't have a stronger mental, or you're not able to bounce back, imagine what happens to those babies. All the mothers who have smothered their children, and then y'all judge them, right? And no, I'm not saying it's right, but when you have a mental break, you are not thinking, you're thinking, I'm going to put this child up to misery. Your mental has done, it's broken.
And to y'all who don't believe in postpartum,
right,
y'all need to, because it's a real thing.
It really is.
Babies mentally can mess up your body. Like,
literally,
just having the baby, nothing more,
right,
can mentally fuck you up.
And y'all also have to understand, when a woman gets pregnant, our body fights the baby because they think that the baby is an infection. Right? And then the baby is growing and it's growing. And the body is fighting the baby. Because it's like, what is this thing inside you that is growing, right? So now your body is basically recalculating everything that is going on because it's trying to figure out what is this unknown subject in your stomach, right? So y'all don't understand that women, they lose hair. It's women that have gone completely freaking bald. Okay? Women, their mental change, their hormones is all over the place. Like, it's not stuff that they can necessarily control.
At all.
No one wants to naturally be a bitch to you. But if I'm telling you to leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Or if I'm telling you, I need your help.
Help me.
Help me. Help me.
If a mother asks for help, just help.
Just help.
Because like we said, mentally you don't know why that mother is asking for that help at the moment. I'm thankful enough to have the mother that I did have, because I remember one time we both were asleep, but Amir woke up crying. He was a newborn, and my mama was in the room, and she was like, "I got him. Go back to sleep." Moments like that, as simple as that,
could do so much.
I woke up that day and I was rejuvenated. I was like, "Yay!"
Right. I got energy from my baby.
Like,
you know.
Give me
Imagine when get no sleep.
Who don't have that help.
Who don't have that, or who have babies who are sick and need more care than the natural regular newborn.
Yep. Mothers deal with so much that the mommy shaming, it just be like, yo, you don't even know what we done, like what we've been through. We sit in hospital emergency rooms for hours. Like, and don't get me wrong, fathers do that too.
A baby is stretching your body out, bro.
Yo, but not even just that. I mean, like, okay, like Amir, he had his first asthma attack. We was in that emergency room for 8 hours. We went in there 12 a.m., left 8 a.m.
Right.
And just for them to tell me, oh, he got asthma. I knew that.
Right.
It was the first time though. They didn't know.
Right.
But do you know, mentally, I hate hospitals, y'all. So, and I think I hate hospitals more than the normal person.
Right.
And it's due
like
to
a phobia.
Yeah, it is due to me being in a car accident when I was younger. I can't stand hospitals. So even when I gave birth, before I gave birth, I was like, how long do you stay? How long do you have to stay? My mom was like 2 days. I was like, 2 days.
I ain't saying
2 days is too much for me.
I'm not saying once I have my baby, I'm leaving. So I'm not saying
You can do that.
it's hard because I'm not having no baby in no hospital, so I don't even.
Oh, so you good. But like literally, mentally, hospitals just, I don't fuck with them. So, but me having that phobia, I still gotta deal with that. I have to push through my phobia because I'm a mom.
Right.
And that's another thing that people don't understand. Stop mommy shaming people because you don't know what they're doing.
Oh.
I have to push through everything that I might be afraid of because my child is afraid of it.
Yo.
So I gotta pay more attention to his phobia or something than I have to pay more right than to mine. And it sucks.
Right.
With everything.
Right.
Being a mom changes you completely.
It does.
So when I try to be fucking sexy,
Let her be sexy.
let me be sexy. Like, what I use my Instagram. I take pictures. That soothes me when I feel away. And if y'all have me on Instagram, then y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't take like real like revealing pictures, but I might have on some little shorts. My boobs might show. Not the whole boob, just the cleavage. But like, and I do that for me. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel human. Like my Instagram is not all of my son. It's not, and I don't feel like it should be because my Instagram is mine.
Yeah.
Right, like my Instagram is mine. I might post him once in a while, but due to the pictures that I do post, I don't post him that much because I'm like, this is not what this is for.
Yeah.
So, but I had someone ask me.
Even if you post on social media, does that make you a good parent? Because I know a lot of deadbeat parents who post their kid on social media and they've been with their kid over years.
Yep.
So what that mean?
I had someone ask me though, like, why don't I post my son more? And I was like, and I had to tell him because this is my Instagram.
Exactly. And honestly, I don't really feel like you should be putting kids on social media like that too. Like a lot of y'all perverts, and like we gonna really be honest and put that out there. A lot of y'all a lot of people got bad energy and all that. They be wishing bad upon you and your kid. That's why I say I don't like when people put newborns on Instagram. People be wishing bad upon your kid and all these kind of sicknesses and all that stuff start happening to your kid because somebody hating on you and you don't even know. That's her Instagram. She don't gotta post none of that. She's a mommy in real life. Period.
Right. And that's all that matters.
Like,
don't ask me why I don't post my kid. I don't post them because I don't want to. This is not the
but
Instagram
you know,
for
you
that.
never know what's going on. Like we've had men literally be on our Instagrams, take pictures of us to tell people we their girlfriend.
Yeah.
So imagine what people do. And somebody could take her son. This is my new stepson. We know somebody that happened to. Somebody was claiming her whole fucking kid.
Y'all claiming
had
her
a whole fraudulent family. Like that's sickness. So no, I don't need to be putting my little innocent angel on nobody's social media for you little devils.
Once in a while is good for y'all.
Yeah. Y'all know he here. Be alive, be healthy, he well.
Cause I don't need to show off on social media what I'm doing for my kid. A lot of times, like if we're out doing something, yeah, I'll post him. But my Instagram is for me to be me.
Right. Let's go back to the times when we had photo albums of our kids. Everything is not social media. Okay? Everything is not social media. New social medias pop up every day. I guarantee a lot of y'all don't even know y'all MySpace password. So don't be telling people about no social media. You want to know something? Then if you was really my friend, you would know what was going on in my child's life. So if you don't know what's going on in my child's life, that means you don't need to know because we not that close, baby.
Exactly.
Like, y'all be sweating people way too hard.
Yeah. But see, people, like you said, the deadbeats, they be the ones out here, oh, let me show off my kid.
Don't even know their kid's size.
And the real mothers are the one who, or like, real parents, period, are the ones who just be chilling. Like, I ain't gotta post my kid all the time.
Y'all know he here
all the time.
And
like,
yeah, right. The hell? Y'all weird.
But yeah, and you know, I wanna, mothers, y'all gonna see this. I want y'all to comment on like times that y'all was mommy shamed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear other stories because I don't have too many mom friends,
right.
honestly. And I never, the ones that I do have, they haven't spoken out to me about being mommy shamed.
Mm-hmm.
I probably only really spoke to her and my other best friend about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this needs to be a conversation so everybody could get it out because
right.
I know we all dealt with it. I know we all deal with it.
That's a fact.
Continuously.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Continuously.
And if you are a mommy shamer, you need to check yourself.
Yes.
Educate yourself and mind your business. That's it.
Mind
I mean,
your
if
business.
you're not lending a helping hand, really, what does it matter? And that's in a lot of things, though. When it comes to like women, period, a lot of y'all just need to mind your business on women matters because none of you are there to support. None of you are lending any financial, mental, spiritual help at all. You literally are not. So why are you in people's business? Period. Because let's really be honest. You mommy shame her for being sexy, but you shame the other girl who aborted the baby who wasn't ready to have a mommy. So what you want her to do?
Right, like,
I wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. She was ready. She decided to have a kid. All right, now, you know, my kid a little older. Let me go have some fun.
Right.
Spark it up. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, no.
my kid is old enough. My child literally watches TV and sit there. Recently, I taught him how to make his own sandwiches. Like, I'm getting him prepared to be by himself. Like,
Right.
so, yeah, let me be able to go on and have fun. Stop bothering me.
Leave people alone. Leave people alone. And people at the beach, leave them alone. They can have on a bathing suit. They gotta wear a t-shirt over their bathing suit.
And you know what's crazy, too? Even with young kids, we talk about not being like that in public or like on the beach and stuff, but I'm pretty sure because I know this, me being a mom, I'm pretty sure that kid done saw everything their mother does.
I said that too.
Like
I grew up with like my aunts and them walk, like we be in the house, they had their whole titties out and
yeah,
like I never, that was never like not a thing in my family. So I'm like,
it's like, but then we go outside and we'll be on the beach, and if she have on a skimpy bikini, we mommy shaming. It's like,
right. But what's really
in
the
their
difference
household,
between a thong and a regular bikini bottom? Either way, your ass cheeks are kind of out.
yes.
I mean, with the thong before you see the full ass. But what's the difference between some cheeks and my whole ass?
That baby saw that ass already in that house. They probably even showered.
So,
Right,
I mean,
they probably even showered together. Because when Amir was little, when I was on vacation, oh, you getting in the shower with me? Like, don't get me wrong. Now that at the age that my son is at,
right, you can take his own showers though.
No, but not even just shower. I do try not to like change in front of him and stuff because he is at a certain age where he's learning more.
Oh, right.
Okay, my child,
he's at that age.
He like big butts and titties.
Awkward age, you know.
Yeah, like he's expressing
those
himself.
weird feelings, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yes. So I do try now that he's this age. I try not to change in front of him or try not to be naked in front of him at all. But 5, 6, I used to change in front of him and stuff because that's my kid.
Right.
And he's little. So we do that, and it's like, yo, that baby already seen all that.
Right.
Seen the ass, seen the cheek, like seen it all.
And I'm sure all the other babies on the beach have too. They've seen ass.
Yeah.
It's not anything.
So when you think about it, it's like, why are we even complaining?
Right.
That baby done seen it. Like she said, you came out of that pussy.
Right. So like really, I mean, and if you breastfed, I mean,
And like you've seen the titty, and
You
some of us go as far as to continue in breastfeeding up to 2 years old. 3 years
I know
old.
one lady, she breastfed her daughter till she was 4.
See, at 4, you still, I could change in front of you because you sucking on the titty still.
Exactly.
Like, not my kid, but like
The lady,
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't judge people for that either. I honestly understand. You feel like your stuff is the most nutritious. That's your business. At the end of the day, that's her kid. That's her business. Because that's what Nia ain't feeding that kid.
right. I don't personally. I wouldn't do it because When my child started teething, it hurt.
Right.
So I stopped breastfeeding. Okay.
Right. Once you get a mouthful of teeth,
my cousin's mother breastfed all her boys up until 2, I believe.
Okay.
Personally, I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing that because it hurts when they start teething.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you shouldn't be able to be like, mommy, titty, and I'm going to give you the titty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just me personally. But like she said, there's some mothers who feel like this is the best thing for them. So I'm gonna,
Right.
if I would just breastfeed.
I probably would.
Yeah, I'll probably, before I'd have you.
Only because I want my titty back. It ain't even got nothing to do with what y'all feel society deemed. I want my titty back. You're not gonna be the man in my titty, okay?
Right, like you are not gonna be able to say mommy titty now. Like
nah. Okay, I got on my good bra. Okay, I'm showing just enough to get us some rolls. You're not about to.
Yeah.
Titty, okay? Nah.
But I don't shame, like she said, I don't shame mothers who do that. You do whatever you feel like is best for your kids. As long as you are taking care of your kids
and they not hurting
mentally, physically, emotionally, you are there for your kids because those things matter.
Yes.
Because a lot of parents also feel like financially, I financially take care of my kid. Okay, but what about the other things
you're not an emotional support? Your
kid
can't come to you and talk about a problem.
Exactly. If you are doing all those things, go have fun.
Go live your life. Your life don't stop.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with it. Go have fun. As long as you are taking care of what you're supposed to take care of.
Period, Pooh.
Nothing else matters. Don't let nobody make y'all feel away. And I'm still in the process of learning that. Don't even pay attention to it.
Don't.
Because and a lot of times it will come from the people closest to you.
Oh yeah.
So yes, don't let it break you down. That's just it. Don't let it break you.
That's what I say.
If you know you're doing what you need to do, then it is what it is.
Exactly.
Let them hate. Maybe, especially the older generation, maybe they couldn't do what you're doing, and that's why they're mommy shaming you.
Exactly.
Because I've had people be like, I had to do it. Okay, you had to do it. Don't mean that
I got to because you suffer. I gotta suffer.
Right. Like I don't have to have the same struggle as you.
That's your business, sis.
So yes, don't let them shame you. Okay. Do you be a mom? Be a mom, and don't forget that you are a woman first.
Okay, so if you want to wear makeup to your delivery, you go ahead and do it. If you want to get your hair done, so when your baby pop out, they see you looking bomb as hell. You do it, sis. People shame people for stupid stuff.
Right. I remember there was a post, and it was a woman. She was putting on makeup while she was in labor, and the comments were disgusting. And I don't wear much makeup. You see, I wear lip gloss, eyeliner. I'm not big on makeup yet.
Right.
But I'm not gonna. She wanna look pretty.
I ain't knocking no woman who wanna be all the way busted. You recording me. You taking pictures of me.
Right.
You think that's how I wanna? Oh my God! Look at. Oh my God.
That was me. I had braids for me personally, I put braids in my hair when I was giving birth because I was like, we not gonna be looking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to look too crazy.
Right, like
I'm already be screaming.
You see these videos where the mother's hair be all over the place. I don't want to look like that.
No.
So I put braids in my hair. I was like, I'm putting braids. This is how it's gonna be when I give birth.
I'm gonna be looking fabulous. I'm pain.
Right. And it's okay. I remember I wanted my nails done when I was pregnant.
I know mine will be.
But see, I couldn't stand the smell of like the nail salons. When I got my nails, like when I would do it when I was pregnant, so I couldn't do it. But like, you just want to feel you already feel like you're not pretty.
Especially during that stage of pregnancy.
The only pictures I have from when I was pregnant is my baby shower pictures because I legit did not feel pretty my whole pregnancy. So when you see mothers doing makeup for their labor or doing whatever they're doing, it's because they're just trying to feel pretty. Because in those moments you feel so ugly.
Yes, because your body is changing. Some women gain weight, some women lose weight, some women lose their butt, some women lose their hair. I've even heard of women who lose their teeth. It's so much that go into it, and on top of that, you don't even know if you're gonna make it because literally delivering a child could end your life. It could end your life. It could be your all in all. done.
You bleed so much, and that's just the normal bleeding. I'm not talking about excessive bleeding. When I got up off that bed after delivering my child, it was so much, and it was like, that came out of me.
Right.
You bleed so much. Like she said, you could lose your teeth, you could lose your hair. The beginning of my pregnancy, my morning sickness was so bad, I lost 30 pounds. That's great. That's crazy to think. In just 1 month, though. It wasn't, the whole, like, a few months. No, in 1 month, I lost 30 pounds. You know how sick I was? Because I lost it so fast.
Right.
And then, not only that, I think I was like 6-7 months, my family had really bad eczema. I broke out from the top of my face down to my chest.
That's true.
And no, it was just like dark patches all over.
Coloration.
And we was just like,
because your body is fighting the baby. It doesn't know what the hell is going on. Like, that's what y'all don't get. The body is fighting it like it's an infection. So it is making your body react to it. Like, and this is for like men too, like, because I don't feel like y'all understand the deepness of what women go through when they're pregnant. It's not just a round belly, like it's not. And this is for other women too, because you know women shame too. Even women who have been through their experience act like they don't know.
Right. Which I never understood.
The body is reacting. Like when you have allergies, your body is reacting to what is going on. So you break out into hives and all kinds of, your body is reacting.
Yep.
Like God is really wrong.
So for 9 months, my body is reacting to all.
Exactly.
Because every month is something different.
Right.
Okay? Because the baby is different every month. Every month is something new. And it's frustrating.
As the baby grows, the body's thinking this infection is getting bigger.
Okay, so I'm prone to like little bumps and boils and stuff. I don't know why, but my mom said I've been like this since I was a kid. When I was pregnant, I got a boil in the most uncomfortable place ever.
Yo.
Couldn't even walk.
Yo.
I was walking like this. My legs was out like this. It was down there, y'all.
Right.
And it hurt so bad. Who gets a boil there? I did when I was pregnant, but it was because I was pregnant.
Right. Your body is reacting.
Like even when I went to the doctor, she was like, it could be a reaction to your pregnancy.
Right. Everybody deals with different things.
No, seriously. And like she said, for the mothers who've been through the experience and act like, just because y'all didn't experience what I experienced during my pregnancy, I would never say that yours is less than mine.
Right, exactly.
Everything, when you're not used to dealing with certain things, it
mothers
sucks.
who gave birth vaginally, stop shaming mothers who had a C-section.
Yes.
I
can't stand it. It bothers me.
I really hate that. I really, because it hurts my feelings, and I'm not even a mom.
You know what I don't understand? Why do y'all feel like pushing a baby out is like
you did
better than having a C-section? That person's getting cut open.
I'm about to say, you understand that most women get C-sections because it's an emergency. Not all of them are doing it because, that's the way I want it done. It's literally a medical emergency.
Like, they're about to die if they don't get this baby out of them.
Them or the baby or both could literally perish. Y'all get that, right? No? Because I don't understand why I have my baby naturally, so that means I'm a real mother. You're not a real mother. No. Because you didn't push the baby out naturally.
Let me tell you something. I would push out 10 babies if I have to, if it meant not getting a C-section.
Right.
If it meant not ever having to get a C-section, so I give it to y'all because I don't want to be cut open.
Right. A lot of mothers wish they could give birth vaginally. Some women don't even expand open enough to push their baby out naturally. How do you think that makes them feel that they cannot push their baby out that they carried out naturally? That they got to cut open. Now they have a scar to remember that.
Yep. I have a friend who my nephew's one now, but he was too big for her to push out. Right. And he was born a big baby. He was almost 10 pounds. But they tried having her push. And he wouldn't come out. If she was not open enough, she probably would have tore a lot.
She would have, ooh, baby God, Lord have mercy.
Thankfully, I did not, it's called the first mother tear. That's what the doctor told me when you tear from
Right, you rectum to you.
Yeah, when you tear from.
That shit ain't no joke.
I didn't tear like that, thankfully, because I listened to them.
That's why it ain't no benefit in me having kids.
But my friend, she couldn't even push her baby out. She had to have a C-section. So yeah, stop. Just because we pushed them out through our vag don't mean that a C-section is any less.
Make any person less of a mother because they had a C-section or they wanted a C-section.
Because their afterbirth pain is worse than ours.
Hello.
Okay.
The care and all that stuff that comes after having a C-section.
They have to deal with so much more than what we deal with after having a baby.
And you got to remember, they're getting cut open. Like literally, a doctor could drop something inside their body, sew them back up, not even realize
they're getting cut open. Organs is getting moved.
Literally, I seen the rib cage, and I said, oh my god, it's your ribs. It's
organs getting moved. Everything. They do. And they deal with so much more than we do. I'm sorry, I pushed my baby out, but people who have C-sections, the lady who was in the room with me when I gave birth, she had a C-section. She couldn't even get up by herself.
Right.
I couldn't imagine, because I was able to move.
Right.
Okay?
Getting out of here. I'm getting right out the house.
Couldn't even get up. She was in so much pain.
This is sad.
Like, can you imagine not being able to sit up? Just sit up.
Yo.
Can't even sit up regular because you just had to pull a baby out of your stomach because you got cut open.
A scar that's going to be there, and you're going to look at it.
Yeah.
So then you go on social media for someone to tell you you're less than a mother. Oh.
But their scar is more visible than any scar that someone who had a vag labor would have to deal with. So yeah, stop shaming them because it's a thing. I'm happy you brought that up because I wasn't even thinking about it because I don't shame you a mother. I don't shame people who had C-sections. My aunts had C-sections. I watched them go through the afterbirth and the recovery. I watched that, and my aunts were in pain. Like she said, C-sections are usually an emergency. I do know a girl who had got a C-section because she wanted it.
Because she wanted it. And even if they wanted it, that's their choice. That's their business. It's their business.
Like I said, I personally just wouldn't. If I could push my baby out, I'll push my baby out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to push it out. But it's, I have to have a C-section.
Right. Especially because I want all my labors to be a natural birth. I don't want no epidural or anything like that. Exactly. With my first one, I didn't get an epidural and I was in labor for 10 hours.
Right.
I want them all to be like that, but having a C-section, you have to get an epidural. I don't want it. So if I don't have to
do it, I don't want it.
And the thought of being cut open scares me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
More than pushing out a baby.
That's a fact.
Like,
because a lot could go wrong with a C-section. Too.
Yeah, the thought of surgery, period, scares me. No matter how major it is or not, like
it's a lot of women who died from C-sections as well as vaginal birth. So
because the doctor didn't put something back right. Or it can be anything.
So y'all really need to be gentle when y'all discussing things, and y'all need to educate yourselves.
Because they deal with more than what we do. I'm sorry, C-section mothers, I give it to y'all. Y'all pain is more than what we dealt with, because y'all are dealing with the whole labor pain, all that, and then most of the after pain. Yeah, y'all deal with more than what we deal with. So don't let these sick mothers who had a vaginal birth tell y'all any less, because y'all not. Y'all low key more. Y'all handle more.
Right. And don't let nobody shame y'all during y'all pregnancy, because real quick with that whole thing with like Safari and Erica Mena, when he was saying to her. Well, she blew him up actually. We didn't have a second child because what you said, I got too big. Let me tell y'all something. Double. I never tell nobody to leave their partners, whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, a husband, or a wife. But that in that moment, when he would have said that to me, you could get joint custody, and I'm gonna move out and I'm gonna go on about my day.
Yeah, because you're my partner, and you're telling me about carrying your child that I got too big. There's a full human in me.
Side of me.
And so now, not only am I eating for myself, I'm not even eating for myself.
Right.
Cause let's be real, you eat, and then if that baby wants something else, you gotta eat again.
You're gonna eat again. You're gonna keep eating till that baby is satisfied. And if you don't pick the right thing for what that baby want, good luck to you, because you're gonna be eating all day.
Yup. So You got too big. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Because don't get me wrong, there are some mothers who work out during their pregnancy, but not everybody can do that. No. It can become painful. Yo, walking up the stairs was painful for me at one point. So not everyone can stay in shape while pregnant. I'm pregnant.
It's not about you though. This is about me.
Exactly.
It's not about how I should be looking for you.
Now afterwards, you're supposed to motivate me after I have the baby. Motivation to get back to how I looked.
That's why all these women getting surgery, because y'all shame them about how they look. It shouldn't be that as soon as I drop this baby, you want me back in the gym.
Yeah,
you
no.
want me to go get whatever surgery so I can continue to be your little trophy wife.
You're supposed to just love me, period, because I did this for you. And
that's why I say marriage benefits men more than women. That'll be a separate episode though.
Oh, child.
Done.
Okay. Well, I think we said mostly of what we had to say. I hope y'all like this episode. I hope y'all mothers really watch it and hear what we're saying.
Right. Talk about y'all experience.
Yes. Because I know y'all have some. I might not want to hear them. I want to hear them.
Yes.
Because they could be worse than mine.
No, for real. You never know what people have gone through.
Yeah. So, y'all, we gonna see y'all next week every Thursday. Nia, say your line, girl.
Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Comment, share with your friends. Engage with us. We want to hear y'all feedback. All of that good stuff. Okay, we love you guys. We thank you so much for the support. So I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.